What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news, and we have a good amount of news to talk about, the most being from Jordan brand, but we do have some stuff from Nike and Adidas. Now, before I give you a quick breakdown, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. It goes a long ways, and if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to hit the red button below. Now, as for some of the highlights, we have a few releases from Jordan brand that will drop during 2020. A few of them you'll see in the thumbnail. From Nike, we have a new collaboration coming in 2020 with Supreme. And then from Adidas, we have new images of the Yeezy Basketball Quantum and an upcoming Yeezy 500. And now, without wasting too much more of your time, let's jump into the news. Starting this video off with Adidas, we have some info on an upcoming Yeezy 500, and this pair is known as Bone White. Now, this is a mock-up, so the actual release could look different, but it's supposed to look similar to what we're going to see. Now, this pair features bone white mesh across the upper. It'll also come with your traditional thick midsole, which is inspired by the classic KB3. We also have suede on the overlays, and then completing the look is a gum rubber outsole. So there isn't a set release date for this pair, but they're expected to drop during August, and retail price will be $200. It's been a while since we've heard anything new on the Adidas Yeezy Basketball Quantum. Now, we don't have much new information, but we do have new photos. Now, the basketball model has been in talks for a few years now, and we're going to keep this part short because still we don't have any new information. First, they were expected to drop during spring. Spring is officially over and we're now in summer, and as many of you know, that didn't take place. However, they are expected to release later this year, and currently a retail price is unknown. Furthering the releases of the Nike LeBron 16 that is inspired by OG or original colorways of various Nikes, we have a look at the new Nike LeBron 16 Low, inspired by the Air Max Trainer 294, known as Hyper Jade. Now, this pair features a Hyper Jade total orange and electric green color combination. Hyper Jade that takes over the knitted upper, while on the tongue we have Air LBJ 16. That, of course, is a tribute to the Air Max Trainer 294. Following, we have bright green on the heel with a Nike LBJ logo. Other details includes a white midsole, and then we have black, pink, and orange on the rubber outsole. You can expect this pair to become available at Nike basketball retailers on July 1st. Retail price is $160. As a follow-up to the Air Max 1 USA release in 2003, 4th of July amplifies the OG 2003 colorway with an updated narrative. For a fresh take, the latest Air Max 1 arrives with inverted color blocking compared to the original and 3 different sets of laces so you can style it your way. The woven tongue features a patch with 13 stars around the Nike Air logo, and an American flag is proudly showcased on the heel. Now, if you don't know, that was read from Nike sneakers, straight from them. And also what they didn't add in, and it appears to look like this, we have gold placed within the Air Max unit, as well as Nike Air branding on the insoles. So if this is something you're interested in, the Nike Air Max 1 4th of July drops on July 1st, just in time for the festivities, and retail price is set at $140. We also have a release date for the Nike Air Foamposite 1 USA, aka 4th of July. But before I get into the release info, we're going to break down this pair. Now, the whole theme of this Foamposite 1 is similar to the Homage to Home Air Jordan 1, as well as the Scarface Air Force 1, which released back in 2006. Now, on the lateral side, we have white, while the medial side of the left shoe is done in red, while the medial side of the right shoe is done in blue. We also have red and blue detailing throughout. And if you haven't guessed, this pair is a women's exclusive, and you can tell because they feature double tongue and heel pull tabs. Finishing the look, we have red on the penny branding on the outsole, along with translucent outlining. The official colorway is white, game royal, and habanero red, and they drop on July 1st. Retail price is $230. During 2020, Supreme is going to connect with Nike with at least one drop, and that will consist of 2 color options of the Nike Air Force 1 Low. Now, the image shown is just to use. This isn't a photo of the actual release. Those images have yet to leak. However, one pair will be dressed in white while the other is done in black. You can also expect various Nike and Supreme branding placed throughout. Now, we don't have a retail price nor a specific release date. However, you can expect the two to drop during spring 2020. On to Jordan Brand, and we're going to start off a bit slow, and things will start to heat up as we get towards the end of the video. But first up, we're going to talk about the Jordan Mars 270, which is designed by Spike Lee's son. Now, coming up soon is the Green Glow edition, and they feature a black, reflect silver, and green glow color combination, utilizing black nubuck across the upper, while reflect silver is placed on the swoosh. Finishing this pair, we have green glow hinted across the upper. That also covers the rubber outsole, which is said to glow in the dark. Now, for a release date, this pair drops on July 8th, and retail price is set at $160. It's been a little bit since I showcased the Air Jordan 13 Lakers, and since we have new images and they look pretty clean, I wanted to show you guys once again, giving you a detailed look. And for those that don't know, this is part of the Rivals pack, and dropping later this year is the Knicks Air Jordan 3. A very simple and clean color combination. This pair is dressed in white, black, court purple, and university gold. We got white across the upper, purple runs across the lower part of the panels, midsole, and around the heel. Finishing the look is black detailing throughout. As of now, the release date is set for July 20th, and retail price will be $190. When LeBron James signed to the Lakers, Jordan Brand instantly knew that there was going to be some hype. So as you guys already know, we had a few various Air Jordan 1s released that was dressed in the Lakers theme. Now we have the Air Jordan 13, and recently they signed Anthony Davis. So although this pair is expected to be a general release, they might actually do really well in stores, but I'm going to find out more information as far as availability goes very soon. Alright, so before I give you the breakdown on this shoe, which is the Air Jordan 1 High React, there's something I would like to address. I've already been commenting on people's posts, pretty much people adding me, asking if this was the shoe I was speaking of when I talked about the Air Jordan 1 OG Bread returning with React cushioning. And good news for everyone, this isn't the pair. I spoke about it in the previous video. The Air Jordan 1 OG Bread with React cushioning is now expected to release in 2020. So this is an entirely different shoe, and personally, I'm not a fan of them, but to each his own. Now, going over the shoe, first up, we have a look at the white, black, and red colorway. They come constructed with mesh, while leather lands on the overlays. We have red on the tongue, as well as the heel pull tab. And then what is unique, or I should say stands out, is a raised rubber swoosh across the panels. Also, the Wings logo, you're going to notice it has lines running throughout, kind of a different look. Now, some of the other details includes rope laces, a rugged rubber outsole, and then, of course, React cushioning. So this colorway of the Air Jordan 1 High React is set to release on July 1st, and retail price will be $170. Alright, so we got a quick update on the Air Jordan 6 Defining Moments, aka DMP, and I was the first to break the news that this pair is going to release during 2020. Now, this is going to be a quick update. These photos are not the actual release. This is the 2006 version, but we do have a few small updates. So the first would be that this pair is expected to release during February 2020. Now, this is not confirmed, and since there's so much time, anything can change, and the retail price is $200. Initially, I thought it was going to be $190, but it looks like it's going to be $200. Now, this could mean a few things. One, that it could feature Nike Air branding, which would be a change, a good change at that. Or two, they're just going to come with better materials. Like always, once more information is known, that will be updated on SneakerFiles.com, as well as in the next news video. Next up, we have new images and a release date for the Air Jordan 4 FIBA. And before I get into that, just a quick breakdown on the shoe. And honestly, I am not a fan whatsoever. I think this pair looks really off without the mesh. And speaking of the lack of mesh, in the areas we have different symbols from flags. That's also placed on the tongue. Also, as you can see, the upper is covered in gym red. We have obsidian detailing throughout. On the heel, which I actually think is kind of nice, we have a metallic gold Jumpman. And on the inside of the tongue, we have For the Love of the Game. Since this is a SE, the retail price has bumped up a bit and they'll cost you $200, but for those that are interested in purchasing, they're set to drop on July 6th. Next up from the FIBA collection, which in my opinion is the better release, is the Air Jordan 12. This pair comes dressed in white, university red, and metallic gold. As you can see, white pretty much runs throughout. We then have metallic gold on the top two eyelets, as well as the overlays on the sides. Other details includes Chinese characters running down the heel, and then across the mudguard we have various symbols that represents different flags. So this pair is dropping August 24th, and retail price is set at $190. Last up, we have a new Air Jordan 9 to talk about, which is releasing during 2020, and it's being called Racer Blue. Now, the photo used is a Photoshop, so the actual release could look different. Breaking down the color description, they feature a black, white, and racer blue color combination. Black is expected to be placed on the upper, while racer blue will run across the mudguard, midsole, and around the heel. Other details will include white accents and black on the outsole. Again, this is just a Photoshop. It's not confirmed if this pair will look like this or something totally different. But I will say the color description does look promising. Just my opinion that black and blue releases I'm a huge fan of. And as for a release date, we don't have a set one, but they're expected to drop during January 2020. Retail price will be $190. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. I do apologize for not uploading on Monday. I had totally planned to, but in some of the previous videos, I mentioned that my son's birthday was on Saturday. So all of Sunday I was cleaning, which pretty much took all of Sunday. And for those that don't know, I shoot these videos the night before. You can expect another upload tomorrow. And if you haven't done so already, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to hit the red button below. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.